Picture this. It's midnight. You go to bed without a worry. But when the sun rises, the world is unrecognizable. Every glacier, every frozen mountain peak, every sheet of ice at the poles has melted. Gone. Overnight. The Arctic is a dark ocean. Antarctica is bare stone, and sea levels have surged nearly 70 meters in a single night. You open your window, but the street outside is gone, replaced by waves. Buildings stand half submerged. Cars float aimlessly. The skyline is broken. The world you knew yesterday has drowned. And this is not a slow disaster, not a future prediction. This is now, instant. A world with no ice. So, what happens next? Let's take a deep dive into the greatest other possibilities of all time. First, the oceans rise 70 meters, that's over 230 feet. But think about it. Florida, completely underwater. Bangladesh, vanished. The Netherlands, gone. Coastal megacities, New York, Tokyo, Shanghai, Rio de Janeiro, swallowed overnight. More than 1/3 of the global population lives along coasts. Billions wake up displaced. Entire nations become homeless. Governments collapse in a single night. Humanity's greatest migration begins, not by choice, but by survival. But it doesn't stop with the flood. Polar ice isn't just frozen water, it's a giant mirror reflecting sunlight back into space. Without it, Earth's surface absorbs far more heat. Temperatures soar, the greenhouse effect goes into overdrive. The jet stream weakens, monsoons fail, deserts spread, superstorms hammer coastal survivors. Crops that once thrived in fertile zones now wither under unfamiliar skies. Think of the Little Ice Age in Europe, where a tiny drop in temperature reshaped history. Now flip it, a sudden, massive spike in heat that reshapes the entire planet. Without ice, species vanish overnight. Polar bears, penguins, seals, all extinct. But the impact ripples outward. Krill populations, once feeding whales, collapse. Ocean currents like the Gulf Stream weaken or shut down, plunging Europe into bitter cold while the tropics bake. Coral reefs, already fragile, bleach beyond repair. Fisheries vanish. Human diets shift drastically as food chains break. This isn't just climate change, it's ecological collapse. Now imagine the human side. Billions of refugees searching for higher ground. Landlocked cities suddenly overcrowded. Wars erupt not over ideology, but over farmland, fresh water, and food. Economies crash. The global banking system fails. Trade halts as ports vanish beneath the waves. The internet itself, built on undersea cables, drowns. Humanity enters survival mode. Some countries adapt with floating cities, underwater infrastructure, and domed farms. Others collapse entirely, unable to handle the shock. Civilization doesn't end, but it mutates into something unrecognizable. Fast forward 1,000 years. The Earth is hotter, wetter, and wilder. The poles are ocean. New mountain glaciers never form. Humanity has moved inland, maybe to floating megastructures. Maps of the world look alien. Where nations once stood, the sea has claimed its territory. Archaeologists of the future dive through sunken skyscrapers the way we now explore ancient ruins. And the strangest part? The planet itself survives. Earth adapts. It always does. The question isn't whether Earth can survive without ice. It's whether we can. So, what if all ice melted overnight? Your home might vanish. Your city might sink. Your history might be erased beneath the waves. But humanity? We'd fight, adapt, and build new worlds, because that's what we've always done. Still, It makes you wonder, maybe protecting the ice we still have is easier than surviving without it. And hey, if this video kept your curiosity afloat, then smash that like button harder than a tidal wave crashing into the coast. Subscribe before this channel sinks under the algorithm, and join us for the next other possibilities that will blow your mind. Because next time, we're asking, when the Earth with two suns, paradise or instant apocalypse? Trust me, you don't want to miss that one.